and gentlemen, course 4 of the year 2025. Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF has arrived. Our chief guest, Your Excellency, you are most welcome.
Today marks yet another significant milestone when we are all gathered here to witness the graduation ceremony of Cohort 4 of the National Defense College, Uganda. The ceremony is more than the award of certificates and academic qualifications. It is a celebration of intellectual growth, strategic reflection, national service, and leadership transformation. The graduation ceremony amplifies this college's journey towards our country's strategic leadership development. Your Excellency, the initial cohort 4 comprised of 22 participants who were drawn from the Uganda People's Defense Forces and the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs. They include 3 brigadier generals, namely Brigadier General Richard Tukachungurwa, Brigadier General Dr. James Kiengo, and Brigadier General Joseph Freddy Onata. Others comprised 18 colonels and 1 civilian, Mr. Temera Patrick, from the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs. Out of the course participants, we have 3 female course members. I am glad to report to Your Excellency that all the course participants excelled on course and are ready to graduate. Your Excellency, I am pleased to report that Cohort 4 has successfully completed all academic and professional requirements of the course. Throughout the course, participants undertook studies in areas of strategic studies, where they examined contemporary strategic issues affecting national, regional, and international security. They also undertook studies in research and policy analysis, in which each participant conducted independent research as a culmination of the theoretical study, aimed at generating practical recommendations for addressing national security and development challenges.
RO 08422, Colonel Napoleon Namanya. RO 08557, Colonel Grace Chomugisha. RO 08653, Colonel Herbert Nabimanya. RO 08748, Colonel Peter Musherude. RO 09554, Colonel Patrick Kubayo. RO 11270, Colonel Vivian Ganza. And last but not least, Your Excellency, Mr. Patrick Temera.
I, General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, by virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and the law governing the Defense Forces of Uganda, and on the occasion of your successful completion of the National Security and Strategic Studies course at this National Defense College, do hereby confer on you and authorize you to use the title NDC from this 10th day of July, the year of our Lord 2026.
I'm going to quote what God says. Now, this one is direct between you and us at the strategic headquarters. Let me go to the Holy Book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 48. It reads, "But a servant who does not know what his master wants, and yet does something for which he deserves a whipping, will be punished with a light whipping." Much is required from a person to whom much is given. Much more is required from the person to whom much more is given. Your Excellency, the graduates today, we have given you much more. From cadet, platoon commander, company commander, junior staff, senior staff, now NDC Uganda. And I hope today I will leave this place with our strategic plan. On behalf of Afande CDF, I therefore reaffirm UPDF's unwavering commitments to making our National Defense College achieve a status of a center of excellence in developing strategic leaders for Uganda, the region, and in the entire African continent. Finally, again, I congratulate all the graduates of Code 4, your families, your respective institutions, for this remarkable accomplishment.
I further extend sincere appreciation to the leadership of the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs and the Uganda People's Defense Forces. Under the guidance of the Permanent Secretary and Chief of Defense Forces, your dedication to build a professional, disciplined, and capable force is evident. This sustained investment in advanced strategic training demonstrates a great foresight and a firm commitment to strengthening institutional capacity at all levels of command. Special appreciation also goes to our academic partners from Makerere University. Your scholarly contribution, mentorship, and intellectual guidance have greatly enriched this program.
In summary, if you want to defend Africa, I can think of 3 points. 3 points. Point number 1, the economy of Uganda, the small country called Uganda, which we have, which is under our control. must undergo socio-economic transformation. All the peasants must disappear. My father was a peasant, I'm a peasant, my child is a peasant, my grandchild is a peasant. You will not defend Africa. The peasants must disappear, and we have a new society. And how will the peasants disappear? The peasants and the Bayai, the two groups must disappear. And how will the two groups disappear? Through everybody joining the money economy in the 4 sectors. You must be in the money economy, everybody. Abakorere chida kyonka, those are part of the insecurity. The 4 sectors are commercial, agriculture, whether you are there as an owner or as an employee, but you should join. Commercial agriculture, manufacturing and artisanship, services, and ICT. Everybody joins the money economy. The whole economy, because up to now, the economy, in spite of all the efforts, by 2013, the people in the subsistence sector, Abakorere Chida Kyonka, were 68% of the population when I involved General Saleh. Now General Saleh's efforts and the PDM, when we last checked, we had 67% in the money economy and 33% Abakorere Chida Kyonka, working only for the stomach. So the whole population must join the money economy in the 4 sectors. That's one channel of how you cause socio-economic transformation. The other channel is universal education. Everybody must get education. Education of literacy, numeracy, and skills. How to read and write, how to count, and have skills. So the 2 ways, everybody joining the money economy and everybody being educated is what will cause socio-economic transformation. Once we have done that, the economy will grow and we shall be richer. But then, what my young Minister of State asks you, even if you are richer, how ready are you to defend Uganda in the 4 dimensions of warfare now? But can Africa alone, can Uganda alone do this? We don't even have an ocean. Because of the political fragmentation of Africa, we don't have an ocean. The ocean is, say you are in land, the ocean is only with Kenya and with Tanzania. So how can we have a navy? And then also the resources to go to space and to develop a capable air force. We are still struggling with weapons for land warfare. So that's why now the 3rd point comes in, of economic and political integration of Africa. If you want to defend Africa, really, you must work for the economic and political integration of Africa. In our case here, if we can achieve the East African Federation, because then we shall be able to have the access to the sea, all of us, develop a navy, develop an air force. We shall be bigger economy, bigger resources, bigger. Then we can be able to develop capacity to be on land, in the air, in the ocean, at sea. China have done it. They were backward like us, but they have done it now. So, these are the three, in my opinion, the three ways. Number one, total modernization of the economy. Quickly. Peasants, Bayai, please. Join the money economy. In a systematic way, not just hawkers or Batembe. This is not a serious way. When you hear people, so-called politicians, supporting Buyaism, that you should remain a Muyai, lumpen proletariat. You must be in commercial agriculture, manufacturing or artisanship, services or ICT. Those are the four sectors where you can join the money economy. Then we shall have a modern economy. But a modern economy may not give us security. Libya was very rich. That country of Libya, of Gaddafi, was very rich. Libya, in foreign banks, you said, I have heard a rumor that you are doing research here. I heard a rumor, I didn't confirm it. Mpulira olugambo nti mukola okunoonyereza bye munoonyereza sibimanyi. But if you want to do research, I now give you how much Libya, from what I last remember, had US dollars 90 billion in foreign banks. Up to now, that money is still there. I think, you can check. What happened to the Libyan money which was in foreign banks? $90 billion. They just took it. And within Libya was highly developed. People were having a very nice, easy life. But that prosperity did not defend them. So having developed the economy, we must now look at the defense in the four spheres. And that one we can more easily achieve it if we do the economic political integration with Africa. With these few words, I again congratulate we are going to modernize these colleges, the training ones. I asked the commandant, and he said that they needed 50 billion shillings to finish, to modernize, buy the whole land there on the hill. But if we sell all our cows and our goats, can we fail to raise 50 billion? I will tell people to sell goats and so on, and we see how to modernize, so that you don't have any recourse to say we would have researched properly if we. So with these few words, I wish everybody good luck. Thank you very much.
Colonel Wilson Ntayomba Kabera. Next will be Colonel Sunday Martin Biagarazo. Last but not least, Mr. Patrick Temera.
It is purposefully given because we know at the heart of state security, stability, and development lies an enduring principle, and Your Excellency, that is the quality of civil-military relationship that the country embraces, and how the reverberations rub off some of our countries like Uganda. This is a must-read paper, and we hope the strategic headquarters will take it on and look at the best recommendations that came out of it.
Our president, who is in our midst, General Yoweri.
Senior government officials present, general officers, come to this occasion as we mark the 4th graduation, a historic milestone in the life of this young but growing institution. Our distinguished guests who are here in groups, the Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs in charge of defense. Your Excellency, also with us is Honorable Lydia Mutasigwa, who is the Minister of State in the Office of the Vice and Veteran Affairs, Mrs. Rosette Biengoma of the Makerere University Governing Council, in their community with kindness and cooperation, and indeed we thank them for being with us, including our neighbors are here, Deputy Chief of Defense Forces, Honorable Nakiba Salakara, the General Manager, Uganda, and the Deputy Commander, Air Forces, Major, and all the joint staffs, please can we, the staff of National Defense College, Uganda, who have done the cooking all through. It's blessing, that's something we need to clap for. So, Your Excellency, with that now, I would wish in the agenda, and through you, your permission,